The Highlands of Floyd Central will face off against the Austin Eagles in the second game of the girls' basketball season. Austin is a Class 2A team, and they play in the Mid-Southern Conference, coached by Jared Peterson. Austin finished 9th in the Mid-Southern Conference and 55th in Class 2A last year. Austin defeated Floyd Central 46-37. Randy John Fania is the girls' coach in his 4th year as a head coach for Floyd Central. Before getting the girls' job, he was coaching at Highland Hills, and before that, he was coaching the boys' team at Floyd Central High School. And then way before that, he was coaching at Corden Central and winning 4 sectional championships there, and he would also win 2 regionals. One of those seasons in Corden, they started 1-6, then won 19 straight games and ended the season 20-6. He has been teaching and coaching for 28 years. Before getting the head coaching job at Corden, he was assistant at Clarksville High School for basketball and football. He got his first coaching job at 27 years old. His best team at Floyd were the boys. It was 15-8 coming in 2010. Austin is 1-1 on the year with a win against Madison 45-38 and a loss to South Ripley 45-35. After this, Austin has Eastern, Paoli, Scottsburg, Corden Central, Switzerland County, Providence, Southwestern, and North Harrison. Floyd Central is 0-1 on the year, losing to Columbus East. After this, they will face Charlestown, Evansville, Harrison, Scottsburg, Eastern, Jeffersonville, Bloomington North, Seymour, North Harrison, New Albany, and Bedford. On Saturday, Kaiser led the Highlanders with 12 points. Freshman Samara Miller finished with 10 points. The Highlanders would end up losing that game 57-48. Austin has some confidence after beating Floyd Central last year in the regular season, but Austin also lost to Floyd Central this summer in Summer League. But overall, Austin's 2-0 against the Highlanders, so look for them to try and capitalize and get a 3-0 record against Floyd. The Highlanders have very high hopes for the season. They have some length and speed this year, and their shooting has improved over the summer. Austin head coach Jared Peterson led the Eagles to a state championship in 2010. The Highlanders will play at Charlestown this Thursday night. The Lady Highlanders will then take on Evansville Harrison this Saturday. All right, Nate, how do you think the girls' team is going to perform against the Austin Eagles tonight?
Well, talking from my dad's Randy John Fania, so he's talked to me. I talked to him about the game. He said they looked really strong. Just some turnovers late in the game against Columbus East really hurt them. So I really think that have high hopes, like you said, for this season. And one of the big girls out for the Highlanders is Callie Jo Salahusky, which is a big loss for the Highlanders. But the starting lineup's going to be Keaton Kaiser, the main star of the Highlanders, then Samara Miller, a standout freshman for the Highlanders, which they have a great freshman class coming in. And then we got Kendall Brown, number 15 for the Highlanders. And then we got Kenny Emerson, the junior, number 34 starting. And then we have Natalia Gaines starting for, I think, her first varsity start for her career.
Yeah, Highlanders will probably struggle inside without their big girl out tonight. See if Austin will be able to take that as an advantage and play inside a little bit against the Highlanders.
Yeah, we also talked to Coach John Fania before the game, and he said Austin would run a Memphis-like dribble drive offense, run a 2-3 zone against the Highlanders. Let's see if that will happen tonight.
Yeah. Coach John Fania also said that the number 33 for the Eagles has been shooting most of their shots. Macy Furnish, senior. We'll see if that continues tonight or not.
Yeah, 19 for 25, 3 attempts in the first 2 games of the season, he said.
Yeah, Austin will run a 2-3, and against the Highlanders against that zone, looking to run a little motion offense as well as set a few ball screens within there.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see if Austin will do that. They will. And apparently the Highlanders from Coach Todd Finer will run a 2-2-1 full court. And last weekend against Columbus East, they had four girls in double figures, which is really good for the Highlanders.
Yeah. Highlanders looking to get a win here over that loss on Saturday against Columbus East.
Yeah, the Austin Eagles are really short this year. Their head coach said, Jason Peterson.
Yeah, he said they only have about 10 or 11 players. That's why their JV game got canceled tonight.
Yeah, they're missing a lot of key players. It should be interesting to see if the Highlanders can get this win against the Austin Eagles.
Yeah, we'll see what Kaiser can do with the Highlanders, their star player.
It should be interesting to see what Kaiser she can do. She plays volleyball, which they won a sectional championship this year, and then she plays basketball too, and then she runs track.
Yeah, she led the Highlanders last year in scoring, putting up a majority of their points. And she also picked up a college offer this summer to Trine University up in northern Indiana.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how I think she wants to play basketball in college, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that'd be a great feat for Coach John Fania to have a college player.
For sure it will.
We'll get our starting lineups here going, and we'll have a tip-off here soon.
It should be exciting to see what the Highlanders get.
Looks like we got number 44, Natalia Gaines, starting over in place of Callie Selahusky. She is out tonight.
Big freshman, Samara Miller. She's really short, but apparently she's really good. Coming from 8th grade from Hahn Hills.
Yeah, showing her skills on Saturday. Putting up some pretty solid numbers against the Columbus East Olympians. They couldn't quite come up with that win. But they'll look to turn around tonight and have a good game against the Eagles.
Pledge of national anthem is about to play.
Substitution, dead ball, fouls. Basically anything where play stopped.
One key player out for Austin is their 6th man that Peterson said before the game when we interviewed him.
Alrighty, we'll set the tip off here at Highlander versus the Eagles. Look, Kaiser will line up against number 3, Mallory Buchel, to tip this ball game off.
It should be interesting to see how the Highlanders face up against the Eagles.
And tip is up, and the Highlanders will get the ball. Kaiser brings it up the court to the right wing, Samara Miller. Brown in the corner, and Austin will tip that out of bounds. Highlanders retain possession. Kaiser with the ball up top. Swings it to Gaines on the left wing. Back to Kaiser. Inside to Emerson. Kaiser for 3, top of the key. No good. Rebound Gaines. Highlanders retain possession. Gaines left wing 3. Off the mark. And Eagles will push it up the court. Inside to number 3, Buchel. And she'll be fouled on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, it was a great defensive play for the Austin Eagles right there.
Buchel for the line for her first shot. And first one falls.
At the line for the Eagles, Mallory Buckle.
Buckle, a second shot. And 2 for 2 from the line. Miller brings the ball up the court. Kaiser on the wing. Kaiser makes a move, finds Brown in the corner. Back to Kaiser on the wing. Miller top of the key, over to Gaines. Good ball movement here by the Highlanders. Kaiser attacks, finds Brown in the corner. Inside to Emerson. Gaines drives. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller drives, kicks to Gaines. Back up top to Kaiser. Kaiser one dribble pull up. No good from the free throw line.
It looks like.
And travel by the Eagles.
It looks like the Highlanders are picking up full court, like Coach Stanfania said. Interviewing him earlier today.
Yeah, it'll be good to get some of these younger players pressure with the Eagles out with some key injuries. Brown with it on the wing. Emerson. Miller for 3. Bang!
Yeah, it was a great ball movement by the Highlanders right there.
Highlanders picking up full court here. Hargave kicks it to Lee. Lee turns it over. Miller up the court. Finds Brown cutting down the middle. Layup no good. Gaines rips it out and travels on a rebound.
A great rebound by Gaines there. She just took too many dribbles.
Eagles taking it out here. Bush inbounds to Hargave. Back to Bush. And turnover Eagles. Highlander ball out of bounds.
Yeah, it was just not executed right there by the Eagles right there.
Gaines to throw it in. Finds Brown on the right wing. Back inside to Gaines. Miller to Kaiser. One dribble floater. No good. Loose ball. Kaiser comes up with it. Kaiser top of the key. To Miller. Back to Kaiser. Takes a dribble. Finds Gaines on the skip pass. Inside to Emerson. Back top to Gaines. To Miller for 3 at the top of the key. No good. And over the back call on Brown. Eagle ball.
Yeah, that was a great ball movement by the Highlanders right there. They just couldn't hit the shot.
Bush to inbound for the Eagles. Finds Furnish, who gets it to Buckle. Number 12, Lee. Skips it down the court to Furnish. Lee at top with it. Furnish for 3. And it's good. Great shot there by Furnish.
Yeah, indeed it was. That was great 2-3 zone by the Highlanders, but it's just better offense.
And Brown with the turnover. Furnish pushing up the court. Euro step layup, no good. Rebound Kaiser. She's pushing up the court. Floater, no good. Gets her own rebound, and she's fouled on the floor. 5-3 our score here with 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's been a slow start to the game for both teams. It's just been defense for both. And the Highlanders are subbing Madden Hammerlin and Nora Gibson coming in for Natalia Gaines and Kendall Brown.
Gibson to inbound for the Highlanders. Finds Miller up top. Swings to Kaiser. Hamelman finds Emerson inside. Highlanders moving the ball around. Kaiser pull up, no good. Rebound Hargave. She's bringing up the court. It's a nice move on Miller. Buckle takes it inside and she finishes. 7-3, Eagle lead.
That was just great defense, but just better offense by the Eagles right there.
Kaiser brings it up the court for the Highlanders. Finds Miller on the wing. Back to Kaiser, inside to Emerson. Kaiser has it up top. Miller on the right wing, inside to Emerson, and nice layup for the Highlanders.
Yeah, it was great offense right there by the Highlanders. Way to pass it in the post.
Highlanders showing some hustle here
Substitution for the Eagles.
on their press.
Number 50.
Looks like there's a substitution, 55 for 50. Lizzie Baker for Bush right there.
Buckle inbounds to Hargave.
Yeah, Lizzie Baker's the tallest girl on the Austin team. Their head coach was telling us.
Lee finds Furnish for 3, no good. Hargave rebound. Inside to Baker, and blocked by Kaiser. She'll bring it up the court in a hurry. And she's fouled on the play.
Yeah, it was a great drive by Kaiser right there. It's just foul on the floor. Number 34 for the Eagles just didn't move her feet right there. That's why they called a foul.
Gibson to inbound for the Highlanders. Finds Kaiser up top. Hamelman now with it. Back to Kaiser. Kaiser puts a move on and stripped away by the Eagles. Buckle up the court in a hurry and tipped out of bounds by Kaiser. Eagle ball.
That was a great defense run back for Highlanders. Dean Kaiser knew Bush couldn't dribble with her left hand, so she swiped it.
Lee inbounds to Hargave. Buckle inside, layup, no good. Rebound Gibson, and Kaiser brings it up for Floyd. Kaiser over to Miller. Emerson in the corner. Hamelman picks up the loose ball. Gibson for 3, and it's good. Great shot by Nora Gibson right there.
That was a great zone offense from the Highlanders. Looks like Reese Stiles is coming to sub in for the Highlanders.
Buckle at the ball. Hargave finds Baker in the middle. Furnish no good for 3. Miller pushes it up the court for Floyd. Drives into the paint, and layup is good.
What a great move by Miller right there. Timeout, Austin. We would like to thank the following grant writers for made this production possible. Signature Mortgage, Ale Farm Market, Sprigler Door Service, Skyline Chili, Retail Supply.
Yeah, solid game here both ways. Highlanders up the lead 10-7. 2:40 left in our first quarter here.
It's great offense by the Highlanders, by Coach Randy Gianfania. He's really knows how to break down the Austin zone and feed it inside to Emerson, and that ended up in a bucket.
The Eagles are finding open spots in the Highlanders press. They just need to hit their shots, and they could have the lead right now.
Indeed. Like, their defense has been good. Both sides have defense has been good. It's just been a defense and offensive battle both ways.
And we'll have Lee to inbound here off the timeout. Finds Baker. Number 10, Collins. The ball on the right wing. Back to Lee up top. Finds Furnish in the corner. Furnish looking for Baker in the post, and she'll get it. Baker to the basket, and jump ball is called. Eagle ball.
Yeah, it was great held side defense by Nora Gibson right there. That caused that jump ball.
Lee will inbound for the Eagles. She'll find Furnish up top. Kaiser with heavy pressure on the ball. Hargave up top. Finds Lee on the wing. They're looking for Baker inside. Hargave kicks it to Collins. Drives baseline and is fouled by Hamelman.
Emerson's working on Lizzie Baker in the post, playing great defense. Sub for the Highlanders, Peyton Cokert for Kenny Emerson. So Cokert's going to be guarding number 55 for the Eagles. Keegan Bush for Lizzie Baker.
Hargave to inbound. Collins for 3. No good. Rebound, Baker. Or Bush. And Bush steps out of bounds off the offensive rebound. Highlander ball.
The Highlanders thought that she stepped out on the first drive, but she didn't.
Kaiser brings it up the court for the Highlanders. Hamelman on the wing. Back up top to Kaiser. Kaiser drives in. Layup, no good. Rebound, Bush.
Kaiser's been struggling, but I'm sure she'll pick it up in the second quarter of this game.
Hargave inside. Furnish for 3. No good. And hustle for the loose ball. And we'll have a jump. And the Highlanders will retain possession.
10-7 Highlanders with 1 minute and 25 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Pretty solid game so far from both sides.
Yeah, great defense and offense.
Kaiser will bring it up the court. Austin appears to be in a 1-2-2 zone. Kaiser up top over to Hamelman on the right wing. Back to Kaiser. Kaiser inside to Kokert. Good ball movement by the Highlanders. Hamelman drives in and stolen by Collins.
Looks like Austin Eagles read that play really well.
Hargave makes a move. Over to Collins on the left wing. Back up top to Furnish. She finds Hargave. Buckle in the corner. Looking for Bush. She'll drive. Buckle will drive in. Shot no good. Rebound Gibson. Quick outlet to Kaiser. Puts a move on the defender, and layup is good. And 1. Block foul called.
Yeah, it was great coast-to-coast move by Keaton Kaiser. That's her second 4 points solo in this game. She's just had a tough time shooting the ball in the first half.
See if Kaiser can put this in to increase the lead to 13-7 right now. We have 12-7, the Highlander lead.
Yeah, the total fouls for the Highlanders is 3-3. And Kendall Brown just came in for Maddie Hamelin right there.
And Kaiser will line up to shoot her first. And she'll hit it, 13-7. Floyd Central with the lead.
Miller for Kaiser right there for the remainder of 35 seconds of the first quarter.
Bush inbounds. Finds Collin. Eagles will break the press. Hargave brings it up on the left wing. Lee with it out top. Collins on the right wing. Hargave has it here. Looks like the Eagles might try to hold for 1. 12 seconds remaining. Lee with it on the left wing. Furnish up top. Over to Lee. And turnover. Nora Gibson. And that'll be the quarter. 13-7. Floyd Central leading Austin.
It looks like Gibson could have shot that at the end of the quarter. She just didn't choose to right there.
Yeah. Great job by both teams here. Highlanders coming out on top after that quarter.
Yeah, the Highlanders struggled early in the first quarter, but found a way to turn it around after Coach John Fania called a timeout.
Yeah, they really picked up their defensive intensity and seems to have shook the Eagles on offense.
Yeah, they definitely have. The Highlanders are figuring out how to break that 2-3 zone and the 2-2-1 zone thing.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach John Fania will bring out here. See if he'll stay in that press. I would, personally. It's working right now for the Highlanders.
Yeah, the only bad thing is, like, they're getting beat deep. Like, if you want to, like, win games, say, you need to stop getting beat, if that makes sense.
Yep, and we'll see if the Eagles will change up their defense. That 3-2 zone worked for a little bit, but the Highlanders seem to have figured it out.
Yeah, they could just feed it inside every time or swing around and find an open shot for the Highlanders. It will be Eagles ball starting the second quarter.
Alrighty. Highlanders will break the huddle. And on the court for the Highlanders, we have Gibson, Miller, Brown, Kokert, and Stiles.
It does look like the Highlanders are picking full court again. great defense by Styles right there.
Eagles get the ball into Hargave. She brings it up the court. And foul on number 5, Styles.
She played great defense until she smacked down.
Yeah. And Lee will inbound for the Eagles. She finds Hargave. And Styles tips it out of bounds. Eagles retain possession.
Coach Gianfagno thought it was tipped by the Eagles too before it went out, but apparently not. It's still the Eagles' ball.
Number 12, Lee inbounds again. She finds Hargave. Hargave will bring it up. Styles playing tight defense. She makes a move, finds Bush inside, and basket's good. 13-9. Miller up the court. Styles on the left wing. Ball is tipped out by Austin. Highlander ball.
Yeah, that was not the greatest pass by Styles right there, but sometimes you just have to go meet the ball.
Coker inbounds to Styles. Miller swings it to Brown. Back up top to Styles. Coker on the left wing. Styles has it. Miller on the right wing. Back to Styles up top. And ball stolen by Furnish.
Well, it looks like the Eagles figured out that the Highlanders are going to throw it inside all the time.
Hargave driving, and pass is tipped out of bounds by Brown.
Well, it looks like Kaiser and Emerson are coming back in for Styles and Coker.
Number 12, Lee will inbound for the Eagles.
Substitution for the Eagles too. 10 for number 3, Mallory Buckle.
Lee finds Buckle on the inbound. Back to Lee up top. Miller playing solid defense. Buckle up for the layup, and foul on Gibson.
Yeah, it was great D until she slapped down. That's happened twice for the Highlanders. 2 shots for the Eagles here. Number 3, Mallory Buckles shooting 2. Foul on Nora Gibson.
Eagles coming out aggressive here in this opening minute of the second quarter.
And they actually understand that the Highlanders are going to try to throw it inside every time.
Buckles' first shot is good. Second of her 2 shots. Shot is good, making the score 13-11 with 7 minutes remaining in our second quarter.
Yeah, the Highlanders need to get something going on offense to see if they can beat the Eagles.
Miller finds Brown in the corner. Kaiser with it up top. Gibson in the corner. Kaiser finds Emerson inside. Miller for 3, and it's good. Great shot by Samira Miller there.
That's her second 3 of the game. Both made 3 of the game, excuse me. She's like 2 for 4. So it should be interesting to see how many more she hits in the game, tonight's game.
Number 22, Kimberlin, into the game. Buckle has it up top. She'll drive in on Miller. Shot's no good. Rebound Emerson. And they quickly get it to Kaiser. She'll bring it up the court. Finds Brown inside. And shot is no good by Kaiser. And she'll get an over-the-back call. Seems to be pretty upset about it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you try to jump over someone's back right there. But it happens. The Highlanders done that twice tonight, but it happens sometimes in basketball.
In for the Eagles, we have Baker for Bush. Lee inbounds to Buckle. Buckle back to Lee. And Eagles need to get it across here. And they do. Lee finds Hargave. Back to Baker inside. Layup is good.
That was just a great move by Baker right there.
Kaiser brings it up the court. Finds Miller on the right wing. Brown in the corner. Back up top to Miller. Inside to Emerson. Brown for 3. No good. Rebound Eagles. Furnish up the court in a hurry. Finds Hargave up top. Baker inside. Kicks it back out to Lee. Hargave with it up top. Emerson on her. And we have a foul.
On Emerson. That's the Highlanders' 7th foul. So next foul they commit on the floor, it's going to be bonus. Timeout, Highlanders, with 5:09 to go in the second quarter, 16-13 Highlanders. We like to thank the following grant writers who made this production possible: Bledsoe's Painting Company, Gecker, Pulls and Spalls, Lazy Sundays, Walnut Ridge Landscaping and Design, Inc. Yeah, it's been a great game for both sides of teams. Highlanders are up 16-13 with 5:09 to go. Samara Miller has 6 points. Keegan Kaiser only has 4. The Highlanders' standout player has been struggling. Like, she's had open shots, she's not falling for her right now. Let's see if the Highlanders can come out this time out like they did in the first half. In the first quarter, and see what they can do.
Yeah, if I was a Highlanders, I would try to find Samara Miller. She's 2 for 3 on the day from three-point land, so see if she can keep that up or not to extend this lead.
Yeah, let's see if they can.
16-13, Highlanders.
It is Highlanders ball when we come out of this timeout.
Eagles picking it up here the second quarter. I guess they come out thinking the Highlanders will be an easy game. That hasn't been the case. Hargrave for the free throw. Shot for shot's no good.
That's the second foul on Nora Gibson.
Hargrave puts up the second, and it's no good as well. Rebound Miller. She'll outlet to Kaiser. Kaiser brings it up in a hurry. Couple crossovers, finds Brown inside, and one. Great finish by Brown.
Yeah, that was the foul on Aaron Lee. Just a better finish by Kendall Brown right there. Great offense for the Highlanders to push the pace on a miss by the Eagles. And Keegan Kaiser finds a way to make her teammate score a bucket.
That was a great pass by Kaiser. Brown hits the free throw with a friendly bounce. Baker inbounds, stolen by Gibson. Floater's good. Timeout, Eagles. Highlanders with a great stretch right there.
Yeah, that's 5 points in a 2-point, one possession swing. That was just a bad pass by Lizzie Baker right there. And what the Highlanders did in the first quarter, they called a timeout and Coach John Fania adjusted some things, and they just did that same thing in the second quarter right there.
Floyd Central with an 8-point lead over Austin. 5 minutes left in our half here.
Yeah, Highlanders are 0-2 against Austin in their history, and last year they lost 47-36.
Even though the Highlanders had the lead, they are in a little bit of foul trouble here. The Eagles will shoot the bonus the rest of the quarter.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see if the Eagles put the Highlanders bonus, but for sure the Eagles will shoot free throws the rest of the half.
Highlanders press seems to be working still. We'll see if coach for the Eagles draw anything up here to see if they can beat the press.
Peterson's 2-2-1 zone has been working on offense, but it looks like the Highlanders figured it out a little bit.
Bush inbounds to Furnish. Furnish brings it up the court. Brown playing tight defense. Bush barely gets it over in time. She'll find Hargrave. Hargrave dribbles inside, and it's knocked out of bounds by Kaiser.
It looked like it hit Kaiser's foot to go out of bounds. If Kaiser's foot didn't touch it, it would have been Highlanders ball, but it's Eagles ball.
Lee to inbound here for Austin.
Looks like the Eagles head coach, Jason Peterson, is not happy. Jared Peterson is not happy about a call.
Furnish finds Hargrave. Hargrave out to Lee up top. Miller with tight defense. Forces a ball pickup. Hargrave drives inside. Looking for an open man. And Kaiser steals it. Kaiser linked to the floor, and bucket is good. 23-13 our score here. Highlanders kind of running away with it.
Yeah, it was great defense by the Highlanders. It looks like Miller's a little shaken up, but it looks like she's going to play this possession.
Hargrave with it up top. Finds Bush. Bush inside to Lee. Pass is stolen by Kaiser. Kaiser takes the length again, and layup is good again.
Kaiser's been playing really good right now. She has a total of 6 points in the past 3 possessions for the Highlanders, which is really good. And they
Eagles will turn it over here, trying to break the press.
looks like it's a shoulder injury for Miller right there.
Yeah, Styles will come in for her.
Hopefully she's okay. Looks like she's
Emerson
okay.
inbounds to Gibson. Bucket's good. Another timeout for the Eagles.
Highlanders picked it up after that timeout right there.
Peterson seems a little frustrated after that little stretch there by the Highlanders.
Yeah, they're on like a, say, 10-0 run.
I'd say that.
Yeah, it's just been great offense and defense by the Highlanders. Defense is really playing a big role for the Highlanders to get easy baskets. Like Keaton Kaiser has 2 steals in the past like 3 possessions, which is insane.
Coach John Fonya's press is really giving Austin fits right now.
Yeah, it's giving a lot of problems. Like they just had a traveling call. They had a pass like intercepted for 3 easy layups in a row for Keaton Kaiser.
Yeah, Highlanders also making some shots right now, so that always helps.
Yeah, hitting shots plays a big role. But the best say defense wins championships, which the Highlanders haven't won a sectional championship since 2010. Bedford North Lawrence has pretty much won the sectional every year for the Hoosier Hill Conference.
And for the Eagles, Stidham will inbound the ball. Finds Lee. Styles with some tight defense on Lee. Lee over to Hargrave. They get it across. Kaiser with tight defense. Hargrave finds Lee. Over to Buckle. Buckle drives in. Kicks it back out to Furnish. Furnish with a drive inside. Floater's good.
That was a great move by Furnish right there.
Kaiser quickly up the court to Brown. She finds Kaiser cutting. Back out to Brown. And pass is tipped by the Eagles. Kaiser will touch it before it goes out of bounds, though. Austin picks up the ball.
There's a Highlander substitution. Nora Gibson for Maddie Hamlin.
Stidham inbounds to Lee. Or, excuse me, Hargrave. Hargrave drives, finds Buckle on the wing. Buckle up top, Hamelman on her. Furnish up top. Hard foul there by Brown.
Yeah, it was a pretty hard foul by Kendall Brown right there. And it's going to be 1-1 the rest of the way for the Eagles. Hopefully that girl's okay.
Hargrave will shoot the 1-1 here after that very hard foul by Brown.
Yeah, let's see if Hargrave can hit these 2 free throws. 1-1 free throws. It could be 2 if she hits the first one.
First one's up. Shot's no good. Rebound Brown. Tipped out of bounds by Austin, but they say it's off Brown.
Brown just needs to grab it with 2 hands. It's plain and simple.
Stidham takes it out for Austin. She finds Collins, who gives it up to Hargrave. Hargrave driving left. Furnish for 3. No good. Loose ball. Rebound Hargrave. Hargrave with no dribbles. She'll find Stidham in the corner. Up top to Furnish. Kaiser tight defense on her. Hargrave on the left wing. Back to Furnish. Finds Buckle inside, and layup is good.
27-17 Highlanders with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Hamelman up the court quickly. Emerson up top. Hamelman will pull a 3. No good. Rebound Styles. And Highlanders keep it alive. Styles on the left wing. Inside to Emerson. Ooh, layup's no good. Barely off the mark there.
It looked like she got fouled, but the refs didn't see it apparently.
Hargrave quickly up the court. Furnish on the right wing. Collins trying to make a move. Dribbles around, finds Hargave on the left side. Buckle inside posting up and passes a little high, out of bounds. Highlander ball.
Substitution Bush for Baker right there. It looks like the Eagles are trying to run that dribble drive like Coach Jared Peterson said to us before the game.
And Gaines will come in for Brown for the Highlanders. Hamelman inbounds to Kaiser. 27-17 our score with 1 minute and 30 left to play. Gaines on the left wing. Skips it over to Stiles. Stiles finds Hamelman in the corner. High post, Gaines, and stolen away by Collins. Collins quickly up the court. Tries to get the Buckle, and over and back after a pass that's off.
It was just a sloppy pass by the Eagles right there. It should have been a better pass, but Keegan Kaiser's lucky she didn't get beat.
Kaiser, after a slow start, really turned it on with her defense, getting her easy buckets.
Yeah, for sure. She's definitely played a lot better in the second quarter than the first.
Stiles finds Emerson inside. Layup no good. Big rebound by Hamelman. Her shot's no good. Bush will pull it down for the Eagles. Furnish in the corner. She'll find Buckle inside, and a foul on Hamelman. And Eagles are still in 1-on-1 here. 18 fouls.
Yeah, that was just a bad foul by Hamelin. Coker for Hamelin and Miller for Gaines. It looks like Miller's feeling a lot better after her shoulder got injured.
That's definitely a good thing to see if you're Coach John Fania.
I definitely agree with you here, right there.
And Buckle's shot is no good. Rebound Coker. Kaiser will bring it up the court. 40 seconds remaining in our half. Kaiser to the basket, finds Emerson inside, and a charge drawn by Buckle.
Well, it did look like she lowered her shoulder right there, but some of the fouls have been interesting.
Great job by Buckle to step in and sell that charge. Lee will bring it up here for Austin.
There's about like 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looks like Austin's gonna try to go for the last shot. Highlanders in their 2-3 zone.
Lee with a lob to Buckle. Pass is deflected. Kaiser gets the ball, brings it up in a hurry. 15 seconds remaining. Miller back to Kaiser. Kaiser has it up top. Finds Coker on the wing. Stiles inside to Emerson. Layup is good. Great play there by the Highlanders to finish up this half, 29-17.
That's a great lead by the Highlanders, up 12 with end of the first half. We would like to thank the following grant writers who made this production possible. Falkenberg Automotive, Chicken Salad Chick, Rainbow Dents Academy B, Terry Wagner, State Farm Aiden. Thank you guys so much for making this production possible. We had some big offense from the Highlanders. And some of the leading scorers are Samara Miller with, I think, 8 or 6 points. I don't know which one it is. King Kaiser has about 3 steals, 8 points. Some of that defense has translated to her offense scoring.
Yeah, Coach John Fania's press is looking very nice right now. Eagles can't handle the ball against it, so we'll see if they can turn that around next half.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see if the Eagles can come out strong.
All righty, I think we're going to take a break for a little bit. We'll let you know when we come back. Alrighty, we are back. Highlanders leading 29-17. Kaiser leading the way with 8 points,
Yeah,
couple steals.
Yeah, she's been really picking up since the first quarter. She struggled a little bit in the first quarter, not hitting any shots, but she finally picked up. It looked like Samara Miller was going to go down with an injury, but apparently she got back, and now she's playing, so she looks fine out there. So she has about 6 points, 2 threes, about on 4 attempts, so pretty good for the Highlanders, especially for a freshman.
Yeah, that's definitely good to see if you're a fan of Floyd Central.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see how the Eagles come out in the second half, see how well they do against the Highlanders press, see if, what's his name? Jared Peterson go against their press. Should be interesting.
You know, we'll see what game plan they come out with. See if Coach John Fonio will stick with the press or if he'll fall back in a half-court setting.
Well, the Eagles have kind of had a productive 2-2-1 zone against the Highlanders offense, but Coach John Fonio looks like he knows how to, like, how do you say, pretty much like attack the zone and break it, all that.
Yeah, most of the Highlanders' points are coming off fast break, though. Their defense coming up with steals and causing turnovers, and the offense is able to capitalize off those plays.
Their 2-3 zone is deadly, it looks like, and their full court press, pretty much.
Yep. Solid game so far. Eagles definitely need to make a change in their defense or offense even.
Yep. Another big name for the Highlanders that's out tonight is Callie Joe Stella Husky. I mean, she went home with a fever from school today, so she's not playing in tonight's game. She'll be back for Thursday's game against Charlestown, at Charlestown. And then they go on the road on Saturday versus Evansville Harrison.
Yeah, hopefully she'll get to feeling better and be able to come out Thursday.
Yeah, the Highlanders are 0-1 on this young season, and the Eagles are 1-1. They only played 2 games this season, winning 1 and then 2 against Madison, and then lost to South Ripley 45-35, excuse me. And then the Highlanders traveled to Columbus East last Saturday and lost 57-48. And Kaiser led the way with 12 points. They had at least 4 players in double figures, said Coach John Fonio. And it looks like the Highlanders are coming back onto the court to warm up just before the start of the second half.
Yeah, if the Highlanders can get this win, it'll be a big confidence booster, especially after losing that first game on Saturday. But anything could happen. Austin could definitely come back, being down 12.
Exactly right here. I totally agree. Anything's possible in basketball, pretty much. So it should be interesting what Eagles come out with to start the second half. There are some foul trouble with the Highlanders. Maddie Hamlin has 2 fouls. Nora Gibson has 2 fouls. Kenny Emerson has 2 fouls too.
Yeah, I know Brown has a foul as well. I don't know if she got picked up a second or not, but that first one was a rough one.
Yeah, that was a big hard foul by Kendall Brown right there. But it happens, it's basketball. It should be interesting what the Highlanders can do to start the second half. See if Coach John Fonio stays with the press up 12, 49-17 Highlanders after the first half.
Hearing this Floyd Central band gives me chills again after not playing for all summer and spring.
Yeah, it's been a crazy 2 years with this global pandemic going on, Cole, so we really haven't heard the band that much. And the band, the marching band finished 10th in state, but that's still really good because they never been to a state championship. So that was pretty cool to see them go perform in Indy this weekend.
Yeah, if you all don't have anything to do on this Friday, boys basketball starts their green and gold scrimmage. Come out if you need to.
We like to thank the following grant writers who made this production possible: Pete Palmer, Law, Elite Heating and Air, Mr. Hardware, Southern Indian Equipment. Thank you guys so much for making this production possible. We couldn't do this without you.
And with that, we're about to get set to start our second half of this Tuesday night game.
Should be interesting to see if the Highlanders can pull out this W against the Austin Eagles, a 2A school.
Buzzer sounds, and teams will get ready to take the court.
Number 55 for the Eagles, Tegan Bush, has played a big role in playing inside for the Eagles. And it's supposed to be Highlanders ball to start the third quarter. Should be interesting to see if the Highlanders can score in the first possession.
Miller will inbound at half court to get this second half started. And she gets it into Kaiser. Lee with heavy pressure on Kaiser up top. Forces a pick up. Emerson gets the ball. Hands off to Kaiser. Drives inside. Pull up. No good. Rebound Bush. Hargave will push it up the court.
Could have been an over the back call, but Kidnall didn't jump over the girl's back again.
She finds Lee up top. Over to Furnish, sorry. Hargave up top. Lee will find Furnish on the left wing. She drives in, and a blocking foul on Kaiser.
Looks like the Eagles are going to try to do dribble drive, just like Coach Peterson said before the start of the game.
And for Austin, Lee will inbound the ball. She finds Bush inside. She'll kick it out to Furnish. Buckle out top for three. Fakes. Dribble, finds Hargave on the left wing. Lee up top. Bush with the ball screen. Lee in the corner. Hargave up top. Buckle drives in and puts up a shot, and we'll have a foul on Gibson.
Yeah, it was a hard foul by Nora Gibson. That's her third foul.
Highlanders already building those fouls with 2 team fouls here in the first minute of play.
Yeah, that's crazy. It looks like the Highlanders are going to make the Eagles go into bonus again.
First shot by Buckle is good. And the second one's up, and she'll hit that one as well. Cuts the lead to 10, cuts the lead to 10 by the Highlanders. Emerson with the ball. Cross-court pass to Gibson. Back over to Emerson. She finds Brown wide open on the right wing for 3. Shot's no good. Rebound Emerson. Kaiser with them on the left wing. Skips to Gibson for 3. That shot is off the mark. And Austin will retain the ball after the shot going out of bounds.
There's another timeout by the Highlanders to see if the Highlanders can get their mojo back. Like Coach John Fournier is calling 3 timeouts in the game, and they're all came in like after doing something bad, and then they bounce out and go on like a scoring run and shut down Austin.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see if the Highlanders can get a bucket here. Eagles coming out, getting the first points of this half.
It should be interesting to see if the Eagles can make this comeback. They were down 12 at halftime.
And we'll have Highlander ball coming out this timeout. Or actually, Eagle ball. After that shot by Gibson off the mark.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see if the Highlanders pick up full court, and they are.
Bush will inbound for the Eagles. She finds Lee. Back to Bush, over to Buckle. Bush in the middle. Buckle will get it to Bush. They barely get it across. Lee with it up top. Finds Hargave on the left wing.
Looks like the Highlanders are still playing the 2-3 zone.
Lee has it with Kaiser on her. Hargave inside to Buckle. She picks up the pass. Furnish, shot fake. Floater. Shot's no good. Rebound Buckle. And another foul in the Highlanders. Emerson on that one.
Looks like she tried to get a jump ball. She just grabbed the girl's wrist. That's Kenan Emerson's third foul. Highlanders are in some foul trouble right now. That's just not what you want to do.
Lee inbounds for Austin. Finds Furnish up top. Furnish making a move on Kaiser. Kicks it back to Lee. Buckle in the corner. Gibson on her. Buckle makes a move inside. Layup's no good. Rebound Emerson. Miller brings it up the court for the Highlanders. Miller to the basket. And we'll have a blocking foul on, seems to be Buckle for the Eagles.
Looked like Buckle tried to take the charge, but she got frustrated at herself because they called a blocking foul. Let's see if Miller can hit these 2 free throws to extend the Highland lead back to 12, like at the start of the half.
5:30 left in our third quarter of play here. First shot's off the mark for Samara Miller. Second shot, no good as well. Rebound Bush. She'll hit Furnish. Bringing it up to court. Hargave with it up top. Highlanders still in the 2-3 zone. Seems to be working pretty solid though. Hargave dribbling around, finds Lee up top. Furnish pull the three on the right wing. Shot is short. Rebound Emerson. She finds Miller, and she'll push the ball up the court. Emerson, wide open three. No good. Rebound Gibson. Back to Emerson for three again. No good. And Buckle will pull it in for the Eagles. She gives it to Hargave to bring up the court.
Looks like Coach Donfania did not like that. Not the best shot selection by Emerson right there. Looks like the Highlanders are going to make a substitution next dead ball.
Buckle will pull a shot in the corner over Gibson. No good. Miller's pushing it up. Fast break, finds Kaiser underneath. Bucket's good. 31-19 our score.
A great push by Miller right there, and good finish by Kaiser right there.
Lee brings it up the court for the Highlanders. Trapped in the corner. Gets it rid of it. Finds Buckle. Buckle's being trapped now. She'll get it over to Hargave. Inside to Furnish. Furnish dribbles out. Heavy pressure by Emerson. Buckle up top with the ball. Kaiser on her. Lee up top. Over to Furnish. Finds Hargave in the corner. And ball's deflected out of bounds by Emerson.
There's substitution for the Highlands. Restyles for Nora Gibson and Kenny Emerson for, Peyton Coker for Emerson.
Lee looks to inbound the ball for the Eagles. Gets it into Hargave. She'll skip it over to Collins. Collins back to Hargave. Lee up top with the ball. Hargave on the right wing, Brown on her. Hargave drives in, finds Bush underneath. Layup no good. And rebound goes to Kaiser. Styles quickly at the court for the Highlanders. Gives it to Brown up top. Over to Miller. Back to Styles. Hargave putting pressure on her. Reese makes a good move. Pull up is no good, but there's a foul on the play. She'll go to the line for two.
Number foul on Alexis Hargrave.
See if Reese can put these in. 31-19 our score. Highlanders still with the lead. Good shot by Styles. Hits the first.
It was a good shot by Reese Styles. It should be interesting to see if she hits the second, and she misses the second.
Rebound Bush. Lee with the ball. Finds Hargave on the left wing. Hargave gets inside the paint. Loose ball. And we'll have a jump on the play. Eagles will get the ball.
That was a great hustle by Kendall Brown to get that jump ball. Yeah, see what number 12 for the Eagles. Aaron Lee can pass it in.
Lee inbounds to Hargave. Hargave back to Lee on the left wing. Inside to Baker, pass is stolen by Kaiser. Quickly up the court, puts a move on Collins, kicks it to Kokert, jumper, no good. Rebound is deflected out of bounds by the Eagles.
That was a great box out by Austin, but it just hit off someone's foot, and Highlanders retain possession. And there's a sub. Excuse me, Mallory Buckle and number 33, Mason Furnish for 50 and 12 for the Eagles.
Styles inbounds for the Highlanders. Finds Kokert inside. She'll give it back to Styles. Styles rips baseline. Over to Brown. Brown skip past to Styles. And Kaiser ends up with it on the right wing. Gives it to Styles up top. Kokert. And back to Styles. Styles mid-range, no good. Rebound, Bush. Hargrave will bring it up the court for the Eagles. Brown with some tight defense. Keegan Kaiser jumps the lane. Fast break jump shot's good.
She's done that a lot tonight, really well, stealing the ball and then turning it into the early offense.
Collins will bring it up the court. Back over to Hargrave. Finds Furnish in the corner. Shot fake. Gives it back to Hargrave. She'll drive in, and ball's tipped around, and a foul will be called.
A foul on number 30. Peyton Kokert, excuse me. Kendall Brown for Maddie Hamlin right there.
14 fouls on the Highlanders. Hargrave inbounds for the Eagles. Finds Bush inside. Gives it to Furnish on the left wing. Buckle up top. Buckle makes a move. Another foul on the Highlanders.
34-19 Highlanders with 1:50 to go. There's going to be 2 shots. Foul on Reese Styles.
See if Buckle can put these in to give Austin a couple points here.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see what the Highlanders can do.
Buckle first shot, no good. Austin really needs to take advantage of Highlanders' foul trouble.
Exactly. They need to start driving and all that. See if the Highlanders can foul a couple girls out. She hits the second free throw.
Styles brings it up the court for Floyd. She'll hit Kokert at the top of the key. Kokert drives in, kicks out to Hamelman. Miller on the right wing. Kaiser driving. Finds Styles in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Furnish. Furnish quickly up the court. Kaiser on her. Gives it to Hargrave. Hargrave makes a move on Hamelman, and it's stolen away by Kokert. Styles comes up with it. Kaiser up the court quickly. Collins on her. Up top to Styles, over to Hamelman. Kokert in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Kaiser. And her shot is good.
Keegan has at least double figures in this game. I think it's about 14 points in this game. A lot of those points have come from steals on the other end.
Yeah, Kaiser really giving Austin fits on defense.
Yeah, she definitely has.
Hargrave inside to Collins. Furnish in the corner with the ball. Looking for Bush inside in the post. Buckle will get it, drive baseline, and steps out of bounds.
Yeah, that was great defense by the Highlanders. 36-20 Highlanders with 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
See if Highlanders can put in a basket here to end this quarter.
It should be interesting. Nora Gibson subs back in with 3 fouls. Left 3 fouls in the game.
Styles will bring it up here for Floyd Central. Coach John Fania looks like he wants to hold for 1 shot here. 20 seconds left. Styles has it top of the key. Gives it to Gibson in the corner. She finds Kokert inside. Hamelman Two-pointer, long two. And a short, out of bounds. Austin retains possession.
Yeah, it was great defense right there by Austin. They only have 5 seconds.
Austin pushes up the court quickly. Hargrave. And ball is stolen. And that'll be our quarter.
Yeah, so that was a great third quarter by the Highlanders, 36-20 Highlanders with the fourth quarter to come. Highlanders have been playing really good in this game, especially their star player, Keegan Kaiser, which Coach Don Fania said was going to be a star player. So it should be interesting to see if the Highlanders can retain this lead. Up 16. They improved on their lead from halftime when they were up 12. So it's 5-2 with the fouls. Keegan Kaiser has double figures. Currently, Samara Miller also has 6 points with a couple threes in the game. With like 5 attempts. Kendall Brown has a couple assists. Keegan Kaiser has also been playing really good on defense. So it should be interesting to see if Highlanders will still pick up full court at the start of the fourth quarter. And I think it's going to be Highlanders' ball to start the fourth quarter. Like I said, the score is 36-20 if you're just tuning in. Highlanders with 8 minutes to go. Thank you for all these grant writers that made this production possible. Sprigler Door Service, Skyline Chili, Bronco Millions of Advertisement, Retailer's Supply. And I was right. It is going to be the Highlanders' ball to start the fourth quarter. 36-20 Highlanders. Styles dribbling up the court just past the timeline. Hamlin in the corner. The ball gets tipped.
Gaines with it on the left wing. Styles up top. Gaines finds Kokert inside. Back out corner three with Gibson. No good. Hamilman on the rebound. Gibson on the left wing. Finds Kokert inside. Rips it out. Good ball movement here by the Highlanders. Hamilman tries to drive baseline. And kick ball on Austin.
That was great defense by the Eagles right there. They just had kicked the ball.
Nora Gibson here on the inbound. And ball stolen by Hargrave. Hargrave quickly up the court on the fast break. Layup, no good. Rebound Gibson.
That was great defense by Gaines right there to stop the fast break.
Styles with it up top. Gaines on the right wing. Hamilman in the corner. Styles with it up top. Her skip pass is intercepted by Buckle. And then deflected out of bounds by Styles on the fast break.
That was a great defensive play by Gaines to run back. Kaiser for Styles. And another sub for the Highlanders. Emerson for Coker. And Miller's coming back in the game for Hamlin.
Yeah, number 45, Stidham, inbound here for the Eagles. And gets it to Hargrave. Hargrave drives in. Finds Buckle on the left wing. Kaiser, heavy pressure. Furnish on the right wing. Trying to make a move on Emerson. Gets it to Hargrave. Gaines on her. Furnish in the corner. Drives baseline. Pass to Stidham is broken up by Gibson. Miller quickly up the court. And she'll pick up the charge foul. Great job there again. Buckle picking up her second charge.
Yeah, that's really good charge defense by the Austin Eagles. Looks like Lizzie Baker's coming back in for 45. Right in Stidham.
Lee gets it into Baker. Austin trying to break this press. Lee will get it across to Buckle. Buckle back to Lee. Ball stolen by Miller. Fast break. Layup is no good. Rebound Lee.
She just didn't turn her thumb in right there. That's why it missed.
Hargave takes it to the middle, finds Buckle on the left baseline. Her layup, no good. And ball's knocked out of bounds by Austin.
Looks like Mallory Buckle's been falling on the floor a lot tonight, so I don't know what that is all about, but it happens.
Gaines inbounds to Kaiser. 6 minutes remaining here in our fourth quarter. 36-20 our score. Gaines on the right wing. Gets it back to Kaiser up top. Lee with some decent defense on her. Gibson in the corner. Finds Miller up top. Back to Gibson. Finds Emerson inside. And her pass is picked back up by Gaines. Gibson to Kaiser in the corner. Good cut by Gibson inside. Layup no good. Rebound Emerson. And ball's tipped out of bounds by Austin.
Looks like the Highlanders are going to try to break Austin's. And there's a sub for Austin, number 22, Evan Kimberly, for number 12, Aaron Lee.
Gibson gets it into Gaines. Finds Emerson top of the key. Back to Gaines. Highlanders setting up a play here. And Gaines will walk with it. Austin picks up the ball.
Yeah, with 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go, Highlanders are up 16, 36-20 in the fourth quarter, if you guys are just tuning in.
Hargave the ball. Stolen by Kaiser. Kaiser fast break. And gets the and one to fall. Foul will be on Buckle.
Buckle's tried to draw a couple charges tonight. She's gotten two successfully. And Keegan Kaiser has one free throw to come. And her her defense has turned in a lot of offensive points tonight.
Yeah, Buckle couldn't quite get her feet set on that charge there. Great job by Kaiser to concentrate and finish. And she'll hit the free throw.
Looks like the Highlanders are still pressuring with 4:55 left to go.
Hargave gives it to Lee. Lee skips it down court to Furnish. Furnish finds Baker inside. And jump ball called.
Jump ball.
And Austin will keep the ball here.
It looked like Kaiser was about to get pushed into the bleachers because of the jump ball.
Inbounded to Furnish. Furnish pull up three, top of the key. No good. Rebound is Baker. And we'll have a foul on the Highlanders.
It looked like it was about to be a jump ball, but they called a hold on Natalia Gaines. It's going to be 1-1 the rest of the way for the Eagles.
Highlanders with a big lead, but looking forward to their future games, they would need to cut down on these fouls.
I totally agree with you, Cole, right there.
Baker's free throw. First one's good. Cutting that lead to 18, 39-21.
Should be interesting to see if she hits this next free throw.
Baker puts it up short. Rebound Emerson. And Kaiser brings it up for the Highlanders.
18-point lead for the Highlanders.
Gives it to Emerson up top. Kaiser drives in. Pull up mid-range. No good. Rebound Gaines. Back to Kaiser. Miller up top. Swings it to Emerson. And Miller finds Gibson inside. Emerson with a nice cut. And shooting foul on Baker. Emerson goes the line for two.
Let's see if Emerson can hit both free throws. Highlanders have been struggling from the free throw line tonight, so let's see if Emerson can hit both free throws for the Highlanders.
Emerson puts these both in. It'll extend the Highlander lead to 20 points. First one's off the mark.
There's a sub for the Eagles, number 10, Haley Collins for number 50, Lizzie Baker.
Emerson will take her second shot here. And second one falls.
extends the 19 for the Highlanders. The Highlanders dropped back from the full court press into man-to-man on half court.
Eagles take a timeout here. Want to talk things over, see if they can figure out the Highlanders defense here.
We would like to thank the following grant writers who made this production possible: Southern Indiana Electric and HVC, United Dynamics, Bear Meadow, and Sorg Sport and Wellness. Thank you guys so much for making this production possible. And Keegan Kaiser has had a big game tonight. She has at least 18 points, but 10 points off turnovers that she stole the ball. So pretty good for the Highlanders leading star and one of their only few seniors on this team that's going to lead this team maybe to a sectional championship this year. It should be interesting.
Yeah, she's played some great defense tonight, helping the Highlanders build this lead against the Eagles.
And Miller's shot the ball really good, so it should be interesting. See what they can do. Hold this lead with 4 minutes to go. It's 40-21 Highlanders, up 19 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Collins inbounds to Hargave. Hargave will dribble left, hand off to Collins. Finds Kimberlin for the three, no good. Kaiser quickly up the court. Dribbles over to the right wing. Collins on her. Skips it to Miller. Miller dribbles in right. Kicks it to Brown. Back to Miller. Over to Gaines up top. Gaines trying to get past Hargave. Finds Brown. Inside to Gibson. She'll find Gaines on the opposite block, and bucket's good. 42-21 Highlanders.
That was a great call by Coach John Fonya right there.
Hargave up the court. Over to Kimberlin. Furnish in the corner. Back to Hargave. Her shot's no good. Brown up the court quickly. Euro step layup, no good.
Good steal by Gaines right there. Out to Kaiser and
mid-range, no good.
Good rebound.
Gibson fighting inside. Her first shot's no good. Gets the rebound again. Second's no good. And she'll get in. Foul called on Austin here. Oh, never mind. It's Gibson with the foul.
Over the back, and it's 1-on-1 bonus. Miller for Stiles and Gaines for Ava House, another freshman that's coming in from the 8th grade class last year, and Maddie Hamlin coming in for Keegan Kaiser.
Yeah, this freshman class for the Highlanders looking really strong. In the future, they should be really good.
The next couple of years for the Highlanders, it should be interesting to see how well, because they have some really good classes coming in.
They sure do.
It should be interesting to see if Austin can try to make a comeback with 2 minutes to go. Highlanders are up 19 with 2:49 to go.
Gibson inbounds to Hamelman. Hamelman brings up the court. Stolen by Kimberlin. And Hamelman picks up the foul. Austin will shoot the bonus again.
Hamelman's third foul of the game. It's Highlanders are fouling a lot tonight. If they want to win these next two games against Charlestown, and Evansville, Harrison, they need to stop fouling. Don't you think, Garrett?
Yeah, I sure do. Kimberlin's first shot's good to cut the deficit to 18, and Coach John Fonya for the Highlanders will call a timeout.
Number 22, Kevin Kimberlin.
It's a 30-second timeout for the Highlanders.
We'll see if the Highlanders can hold on to this lead with just under 3 minutes remaining in our game. They're up 18 points here in the fourth quarter. And we'll see if Austin has a game plan to come back in this game.
I mean, it is definitely possible, but they're down 18 points. That's a large number to come back from. But it should be interesting to see if Austin can.
Yep. We'll have Highlander ball out of the timeout.
Looks like Austin's going to pick up the pressure. Excuse me, they still have one more free throw to go. But on the last trip down the court, they had picked up the pressure, so it should be interesting to see that.
Kimberlin for her second free throw. Leaves it short. Rebound Hamelman. Gets it to Stiles. Hargave. Good pressure on Stiles. Finds Gibson in the corner. Back up top, Stiles with the ball. House.
Yeah, House.
Up top with the ball. Hamelman on the wing. Stiles will get it up top. Calls for a ball screen. Hamelman gets the switch. Collins on Stiles. Brown up top. Gives it to House on the left wing. House dribbles inside and picks up the foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls on number 33, Macy Furnish. Ava House at the line for 2 shots.
See if you can put these in to extend the lead to 20 points here.
Yeah, the freshman class is really good, said Coach Sean Fania. So it should be interesting to see what they can do these next couple of years.
Her first shot's a little bit short. No good.
There's a sub for the Highlanders. Coker for Nora Gibson.
See if House can put her second in here.
First one she just left pretty short, so.
Second shot's also off the mark. And Hargave quickly down the court to Collins. Her layup's good. Cutting the deficit to 16 with just under 2 minutes left in the game. House splits the defenders, kicks it out to Kokert. Jump shot on the way, no good. Rebound Hargave, quickly up the court. Finds Furnish cutting down the left side. Her layup's no good. Rebound Stiles, and jump ball is called. Highlander will retake possession.
Yeah, Stiles almost just dribbled in the traffic and turned the ball right there. That would not have been good. Coach Sean Fania would not have been happy.
Austin picks up full court here. Hamelman gets it into Kokert, right back to her. Hamelman getting pressured by Collins here. Kicks it to Stiles. Lee with heavy pressure. Stiles finds Brown inside. Brown to House. Her pull up, no good. Rebound Collins. Hargave will bring it up for the Eagles. House with some heavy pressure on her. Gets it to Collins on the left or right wing. Lee for 3. Her shot is good. Cuts a Highlander lead to 13 with a minute remaining in our game.
Yeah, it was a great shot right there. See if the Highlanders can extend their lead.
Stiles will find Kokert in the corner. She'll give it up top to Hamelman. Brown with it now on the right wing. She makes a move, finds House in the corner. House trying to dribble out, waste some clock here. She gives it to Brown. Brown will Furnish on her. Forces the ball pickup. Hamelman now. Collins on her. And a blocking foul on Collins.
Foul on Haley Collins. That's her first, team 6.
A substitution for the Eagles, number 31, Reese Dozel.
Hamelman inbounds here for the Highlanders. 25 left in our game. Gets it to Brown. She'll kick it to House. And ball is knocked loose, but she retains, and another foul on the Eagles. Number 12, Lee.
And the Highlanders are going to be shooting the bonus the rest of the way.
We'll have House at the line here for her 1-and-1 try.
She's 0 for 2 at the line so far, so it should be interesting to see if she hits one.
First shot's good. For her first varsity points. Great accomplishment by Ava House.
All fans of Rupp right there, so it was pretty exciting for her first varsity points.
Second shot's no good. Rebound Kimberlin. She'll give it to Lee. Lee finds Hargave on the right wing. Argave makes a move on Styles, picks it up, tries to find Collins underneath, pass a little too high, and Floyd Central will get the ball.
Brown for Gaines, who started the game but didn't play that much of the game.
Hamelman inbounds, so get it to Styles. And Styles gets it across half court. And Kokert, layup, no good. And buzzer sounds, Highlanders with the win, 43-29.
Yeah, that was a great win by the Highlanders, especially after last year losing to Austin. Keaton Kaiser led the way with 18 points, and her defense was pretty stellar tonight. So it should be interesting if she can keep it up for their next game on Thursday against Charlestown.
Yeah, Kaiser had some phenomenal defense. Her steals definitely leading to some fast break points to help the Highlanders get past the Eagles on tonight's game.
Yeah, the Highlanders was up 12 in the game. Excuse me, to start the second half and ended winning by 14 points. So it should be interesting to see if Highlanders can win another game on Thursday.
Yeah, Highlanders pick up their first win, making their record 1-1. Austin falls to 1-2, and Highlanders will have Charlestown at Charlestown this Thursday night.
Yeah, and their next matchup after that game is against Evansville Harrison. It should be interesting to see if they can win that game too.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in tonight to WNAS Floyd Central Radio.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a great night.